welcome back to my channel. I pray that you're blessed and that everyone around you is blessed as well. This is going to be a different kind of bookish, bookmas, however you want to take it, kind of video, vlog, I don't know. Let's just get into it. Okay, so I don't mind this. Work. You probably are sick of hearing me talk about my place of employment, but we're friends here, okay? And we're gonna be open and honest. So, when you're seeing this, this is the day after my the 3-year anniversary of my mother's passing. I did vlog or filmed twice yesterday, and I was trying to get through it. The first one was on my way home from work. My boss, I guess it was kind of, it was slow, and you know, to get hours and all that stuff, he was like, you can leave at 2, and I was like, peace, I'm out. That was just what I needed. I came home, well, on my way home, I started to film, hence it was snowing and I didn't want to get into a wreck, so I cut it short. But I was in my emotions too, and I know we are family, and what's real here, like, we show emotion. I've cried I don't know how many times on this channel. You're probably like, girl, get it together. But I was thinking, books have really been my therapy the last 3 years. With all the pandemic going on, that's when I started reading. I picked up Colleen Hoover. Homegirl got me into reading, and I know it's like she's very controversial. I like her personally, but you know, that's the best part about being in the book community, is that we all like different things. We all, you know, see different views. We, you know, like, dislike, all that stuff, but everyone is just so kind. And you know, I haven't had any issues or anything, but that's not what we're talking about, okay? So I was thinking, books have really been my therapy. Comment down below if, like, books have helped you through something. It could be anything. It could be like stress, depression, breakups, all that. Like, if books have helped you, let me know, because I never really thought about it until now. Like, I had my first anxiety attack this summer while I was trying to do online schooling, and that was just not for me. I started reading a whole lot more in between the time I decided that school was just not for me right now, and starting my job that I'm at now. It really helped me. It relaxed me. Books just take you into a different world, and you don't have to think about nothing. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Like, you're just trying to figure out who did what, when, where, how, all that jazz. And so I was just thinking that yesterday. Like, I got out early. I got out of work early, came home, and I was like, I'm going to buy myself a Coke from McDonald's. That's my, like, treat, my go-to when I'm just stressed. Not all the time, I can't do that all the time, but yesterday was definitely a time where I needed to stop, get a Coke, come home, and just read. My son just bought me like a foot massager, and I've been using that. I just come sit down right after work, and I just wind down with a book, and that's what I'm doing right now. It's the next day, which today's Thursday. You'll be watching this on Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hope you're blessed. And another thing is, this Sunday, when you're watching this, it will be 2 years that my grandfather passed, and he's the one that raised me. My grandparents raised me, and that one has been really hard too, that passing. And so Sunday, I'm gonna go to church. I'll probably be done with church at church when you're watching this, and come home, just dive into a book and relax, because that's what I'm gonna need this week. Work has been really stressing me, and along with like the remembrance of my loved ones has just been very hard. And so I just decided today was really rough, like really rough. And so I was just like, I'm going home, putting my feet in this foot massager, getting my book. I am reading Lisa Unger's Christmas Presents. It's okay so far. I think it's about to pick up because I left off on my lunch break on a chapter where like something's about to happen. So far, like in the beginning, in the prologue, it said, like, it was talking about this girl that was working at a gentleman's club, and she ends up seeing this guy. Well, he like waits outside for her, which is kind of stalkerish, but here nor there. And she ends up, she's like, you know what, whatever, I'm gonna go back home for Christmas, let me just have fun before then. And she goes to a diner with this guy, and then it's talking about this girl, and she's written out, like, she's working at this bookstore, and this podcast guy, true crime podcast, shows up into this little town to ask her some questions about this disappearances and murders of these young girls back in the day. And she's like, I don't want to talk about that. I feel like she knows something, but I haven't got to that part yet. And he's trying to figure something out because he wants to like unravel this mystery, and he's been doing supposedly pretty good at solving stuff that police haven't been able to solve. So we're trying to figure out, it says a true crime podcaster unwraps a bookseller's dark past in this chilling holiday mystery from a master book list. So yeah, I feel like it's gonna start picking up. I was gonna start One Day in December by Josie Silver, but I'm gonna buddy read that with one of my bookish friends, and so we'll talk about that. I'll probably talk about that in the next video. So let me just get to reading. Let me see if this picks up. I have my little soft pretzels here, got me a little tea, and we're just gonna wind down so that way I can start my night clear-minded. This video is gonna be very short, but I just wanted to talk about that. Also, comment down below, do you have a specific like go-to drink or snack or something that just calms you? Hopefully it's not unhealthy like my Coke from McDonald's. And it has to be a large for some reason. I can't do small Cokes because that just doesn't take all the stress away for some reason. Is that just me? Is it just me? But anyways, let me get to reading because I want to know what's going on with this girl. Like, I stopped at the girl at the diner, like she's talking to this guy, and when they leave, like she's hoping that she can see him again because they like hit it off really good, but there's like a truck following her. So that's all I'm going to talk about. Let's get to reading. Hi guys, so I am just gonna close out this vlog. I didn't know what I wanted to do with it, but I feel like if I talk anymore about like the passings in my family. It's gonna be very emotional. I just wanted to do it because we're all human. We all go through new life and loss of life. We go through ups and downs, trials and errors, learning, all that jazz. And I wanted to, I want this channel, if however long I do this, I want it to be a place where we can be vulnerable. Like, we can be open and share each other's, you know, emotions and feelings and all that stuff. And so when I decided I wanted to do this vlog this week, it was to honor my mom and my grandfather, also known as my dad. My biological mom, if you're just watching this part, my biological mom did not raise me. My grandparents did. So my grandparents, I consider mom and dad. Long story, but whatever. And so I wanted to do this vlog just to share something and to show what reading has meant for me through these moments and times and ups and downs and trials and errors and all that stuff, just because we're family here. As you can tell, I get on this channel looking a hot raggedy mess in my home and being myself, my true genuine self. And I pray that you do the same thing, because it's so hard to be something that someone else expects, right? But it's so much easier just to be you. And I'm so glad that I did this. Like I said, comment down below what books have meant to you since you've been reading. Has it helped you? Also, what is your favorite go-to, like, guilty pleasures when it comes to hard times or sad moments? Because, like I said, we're family here. Your ideas are probably gonna help me or someone else, and vice versa. So, with that being said, I'm watching It Ends With Us. It is Saturday night when I'm gonna close this vlog out and hopefully get my hair done tomorrow. But I'm watching It Ends With Us on Netflix, and I'm just gonna relax. I'm gonna finish my book that I'm reading. It is getting good, so pick it up. It is a whodunit, and it's really good. I have like maybe 40-ish pages to go. So good. I mean, it's not like a 5-star or nothing. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's more like a 3.75, maybe 4, maybe. But go check it out. It's Lisa Unger's Christmas Presents. And yeah, so I'm gonna close this vlog out. I pray that you're blessed. Where I'm here for you. Through trials, through problems, through ups and downs. I'm gonna be your biggest cheerleader and your biggest supporter. I'm gonna hug you through the screen, all that jazz. So with that being said, remember that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Talk to you later. Bye.